Boom shakalaka, if you're anything like Biden or Elon Musk, you have no idea what to do with your money. In today's episode, we're going to take a look at why you need not worry and the one flawless investment strategy. Stay tuned. What's up everyone, Randall here from Crypto Love. Today's video we have a lot of very interesting charts for Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, including what to do with your money in these desperate times. And the one strategy that just can't miss. Before we get into it, guys, make sure to like, subscribe, click the notification bell. Come join us on Twitter at Crypto Love. Push that like button. Today's episode, Fear and Greed Index 33, down from yesterday at 34, kind of stabilizing in the 30s, back into fear. Not an extreme fear, just regular fear. The overall market up 1% today. Bitcoin at 2170 or 137, Ethereum at 1441, BNB at 273, XRP 36 cents, Cardano 31 cents, Polygon $2, and Dogecoin 6 cents. Bitcoin breaking down to levels we talked about last week. We kind of predicted this coming, even though it was just a probability then, but now it's actually happened. Past few times we had this golden cross of the 100 and 200 day moving averages, and Bitcoin was above the 50-day moving average. It broke down to the green line, the 100-day moving average. Did it once again, all these converging lines of support. As a matter of fact, if this does become support, we broke through the previous multi-year long downtrend right here and found support on it. That could be huge, absolutely enormously huge for Bitcoin. And yet, some people just look confused when it comes to Bitcoin, like Biden administration proposing 30% tax on electricity for Bitcoin and crypto mining because it's hindering the transition to a low emission energy future. Now talk about making laws without actually doing any research. Here's the research done by D.S. Batten and discussed by Willy Woo. Spent a day translating his work into live charts to keep easy tabs on Bitcoin's carbon footprint, especially for people shaping policy where this data is critical. Biden. Well, Daniel extrapolates Bitcoin goes carbon negative in 4 years. That's right. No more emissions in 4 years. This means hodling Bitcoin will mitigate carbon emissions by the next cycle. Emissions are roughly the same as 3 years ago, despite market cap being 3 times higher and user adoption 4 times higher. In terms of CO2 intensity, the network is making great strides, putting out 3 times less carbon per unit of energy use. Live charts go live soon. So, was this hasty? Perhaps. Not only that, Elon Musk posted this thing not too long ago. Crypto's a scam, keep money in banks. Banks are a scam, keep money in crypto. Clearly about the whole Silvergate scandal. But it's funny, where do you put your money? It's all just scams. Maybe you push both buttons at once? I don't know. Now, Bitcoin right now has fallen down to very strong levels of support we were talking about. Fell through the long-term holder cost basis, which we just reclaimed, but apparently can't hold that yet. There's a major line of defense sitting just under $28,000 with the short-term holder cost basis, the realized price, the 200-day moving average, and the 21-weekly moving average all converging on the same area. Give you an idea of the 200-day moving average, that's this orange line right here. That's basically where we found support. Right now, though, if you were ever thinking about buying altcoins, now would probably be one of the best times ever to load up. Especially after the whole entire market crashed, everybody lost faith, everybody's calling for $12,000 now. This came out just a couple days ago, and it's only ever more prevalent now than when it was published a couple days ago. If you've been awaiting the time to buy altcoins when there's blood in the streets, the MVRV model indicates that this time has arrived. Prices can still fall further, but this is the most crypto assets have been in opportunity zones since early January. Altcoins heavy bleeding this week has caused many to signal underbought signals as traders realize losses. Now might be the time to stock up on alts, especially if you believe, like me, that things are in the long term headed up. Now you may not agree with me, but let's take a look at some data. You may be thinking, how is Bitcoin in a bull market? Did I just read your mind? Price action has been terrible, down and sideways in a bull market. It's not possible. The bull market has only just begun. That's right, my friends. Take a look at the long-term holder realized price, this line right down here, after spending the second longest amount of time under the crosses here. So we can see we were under for 2 months here, crossed above the long-term holder realized price, start of the bull market. Under for 10 months, crossed above it, start of the bull market. Under for 5 months, cross above it. Start of the bull market. Under for 6 months, cross above it. Start of the bull market? Possibly. How about this? Every breakout line requires a retest of the trend line. This is how it was in 2018 and 2020, and again, how it'll be in 2023. Bears laugh now. We, meaning the non-bears, would laugh in a few weeks or months. As you can see, breakthrough, retest, take off. Breakthrough, retest, take off. Breakthrough, retest. Well, he's buying all the way down. And, I still got, I don't even know how long it's been, since 2017 when I first got into crypto. Still have the same dollar cost averaging strategy in place, still, every week. Now, that being said, Bitcoin's long-term bullish signal still unspoiled. I know many of you are in shock, but nothing's changed. On the contrary, monthly stochastic RSIs of both its lines, blue and orange, getting back above 20, as we can see here. Referring to past cycles, you know what it could mean for Bitcoin. And in case you don't know what it could mean for Bitcoin, look what happens. Rocket ship territory, blast off territory, no change as of yet. As a matter of fact, the Chan momentum oscillator showing Bitcoin is in for the beginning of a bull run. When we have this break of the momentum oscillator, well, that has been the beginning of the bull run all the time. And in case you guys forgot about these things called Bitcoin cycles, I don't know how they're going to pan out during a recession, if it is in a recession, especially if is it a recession if it's the most anticipated recession on earth? I don't know. This isn't philosophy. We're just talking about finance and stuff. Anyways, we're in the best part of the 4-year cycle. The best 3 years coming up, 500 days before and 500 days after the halving. This is generally maximum bull run territory for Bitcoin. And the one last reminder, the one great investment strategy that, thank goodness somebody taught me this a long time ago, because it does make sense. But let's just say you were one of those suckers who bought at the absolute top, but you were a smart sucker and you decided to dollar cost average. Bitcoin is currently down 67% from its all-time highs. However, if you began buying Bitcoin daily, starting at the day it reached $69,000, and your average purchase price would be $25,000. If you were buying Bitcoin every day since the top, for a current ROI of negative 13%. Not great, but not as terrible as you might be led to believe. That's right, you could buy the absolute top, and if you buy all the way down $10 a day from November 2021, you'd only be down 13%. Really not that bad when you take a look across all assets, and that's considering you bought from the absolute top to pretty close to the absolute bottom. So just wait till things turn around, if they ever do. So that's all for today's episode. If you did enjoy, push that like button. I'll catch you guys later. Have a good one. Love you. Peace.
If you don't think Bitcoin's going to $1 million a coin and then $10 million a coin, you're already a loser.